Blizzard does not do many things badly. They make a real-time strategy game, it becomes a worldwide competitive phenomenon. They make an MMO, it becomes literally the most successful MMO of all time. They make a world editing tool for one of their games. A mod is created that leads to an IP sale that leads to one of the biggest prize pools in esports history, with the International for Dota 2 at $18 million. So it's probably safe to say that expectations are pretty high for the new competitive shooter, Overwatch. Dropping May 24th, the same day as this video, Overwatch is expected to sell like gangbusters, considering that the open beta brought in 10 million players. 10 million! That's 9 million more than 1 million. Even I pre-ordered it, and I am not a multiplayer-only guy. As I've said in, I think, every single video I've ever released, I mainly play games for the stories. But what has me on the hook for Overwatch, I think, is what Blizzard has done with their world and their characters. Ever since its CG-only debut trailer last year, Blizzard has done a great job building attachment to its characters. Tracer, Winston, Widowmaker, and Reaper are all visually distinct, yes. But what I think struck me most about that debut trailer was how those civilian kids reacted to these heroes battling around them. Blizzard didn't beat you over the head with exposition. They simply created a world in which these heroes had already come and gone, and were greatly missed by these kids that had revered them. That's why it's so triumphant when they return. I don't think I've ever been so invested in the story of a game that didn't actually have a story. Remember, Overwatch is a multiplayer-only shooter, but it's a shooter that's built around personalities, and Blizzard has reinforced these personalities around how these characters actually play. Tracer's rewind and teleport abilities highlight her boundless energy and tenacity. Widowmaker's massive damage and traps just reinforces the threat she purveys from the shadows. And Bastion, well, Bastion's just a jerk. Blizzard has also released 4 short movies, all based on different characters, and they so badly make me want an Overwatch TV series. Rather than cramming a story into a game that didn't really call for it, they let other types of media fill in these characters' histories. In my opinion, it's a genius move. Instead of forcing a by-the-numbers plot with a contrived reason for teams of 6-on-6 to capture objectives while fighting each other, they just create great characters. And then they let the actual player interactions create the story for them. When Hanzo fires an arrow at Genji, it's already carrying the guilt that killed his little brother. When Widowmaker scores a headshot and kills someone, she's reveling in the life she just ended. When Winston fires his Tesla cannon, a pretty passive act by the player, as it automatically locks onto people within line of sight. He's just waiting patiently to unleash his primal rage. The character's background and personality inform their moveset, and then the player's use of that moveset reinforce who they think that character is. And this is the same thing I've been harping on ever since my first Let's Talk video with Bloodborne. Gameplay and story should feed each other. Of course, none of this matters if the game isn't fun. Thankfully, it controls like a dream, and I haven't played a character yet that I haven't enjoyed. Except for you, Bastion. You still suck. I don't know how long Overwatch is going to have legs, but in my opinion, you can't really get off to a better start. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please click that little thumbs up down there under the video. That would really help me out. And please subscribe, even if you don't watch. It's a nice thing to do. You can even turn off email notifications and it won't bother you. I'll just be here doing my thing. You can watch videos you like better. Or you can watch mine. I like that too. See you next time.